Well, the time has come. Yes, it has. As you can see, we had our first box. The journey begins. We had our second box. Can't remember what it was. It's like 2 towers or something. And now we have the final third box. It has come into the mail. Alright, we're gonna unbox this bad boy, see if this lives up to everything that Lootbox had mentioned, had provided, and said that they would give us in this final box. Feels a little light to me, so we're gonna find out if it really does. Alright, let's do it. First of all, Dwarven Sword of Thorin Oakenshield. We'll cut it open. Okay, this isn't working like it should. It's not working. So we're just gonna pull this off. Thank you for nothing. Put this in here. All right, let's take a look. What's in it? All right, it's got a unique and interesting feel to it. Looks like we've got the map of Middle Earth as the art that's on the inside. All right, first things first, we have the Gondor pillow. It's 12 by 12 inches. That's what it says. Looks like the Gondor style and might be comfy for a very small pillow. Alright, I'm gonna put you here. I'm not gonna grab the obvious stuff, obviously, because I think they finally followed through with the shirt that I wanted, but we'll see. We got the Gondor banner. Now remember, we got the Rohan one in the last one, so this one's the Gondor one. Cool idea. I think it's great. Probably won't put it anywhere, but at least I have it. So it's already starting to look pretty good from the last one, I can tell you that much. Next we have the One Ring necklace. That's great. I was actually expecting that in the first one. But it turns out it was just the keychain, so I'm actually kind of looking forward to this. Let's take a look and see what she looks like. Actually, it's pretty cool. Get a look here. Pretty snazzy. It's got a nice little. It's actually nice and big and long. Okay. I actually like that a lot, even though I won't have it. I probably won't wear it, but it's still really cool. So there's that. Leaves Lauren pin. All right, cool. So this was actually the pin that I should have gotten in my last box, but they didn't have it included, so they did include it in this one. So actually pretty happy about that. So now I can actually put on my cloak. If this was in the second box, I probably would have been much happier with it, but it wasn't. So I'm glad that they included it in there. Thank you, Loot Crate, for following up on that. All right, now to the last obvious stuff. Of course, everyone talks about these socks, little awkward looking socks, which they do have. Looks like they've got Sam and Frodo, and yeah, that's what it looks like. It's that same odd artwork, but it's there. Still not bad though. Kind of goes in line with everything that we were, given in the last few boxes. So let's see. Oh, this is cool. It's a little pouch, and it looks like one of those little leaf pouches. Where are the Rings 2 Towers? I mean, it's like a little coin pouch. I probably won't ever use it, but it's kind of cool because it's got the leaf look to it, kind of like with the you know, kind of like with the cloak and everything that you get from, you know, actually I think it was pretty sure it was the first one, yeah. So, not too bad. I'm actually really liking this box so far. Alright, so this is the actual sweatshirt. I didn't think it was going to be a long sleeve sweatshirt. I thought it was going to be a long sleeve shirt of what they told you would get if you purchased the whole thing in one shot, which I think was over a few $100. Actually, it's kind of nice. It's subtle, yet it's really cool, and it looks really comfortable, and it looks like it'll be great as a sweatshirt. So I'm actually happy that they followed through that, because I was really worried they weren't going to. So let's see what else we got here. We've got, looks like Boromir, and it also looks like his brother. Again, I can't really tell with this artwork. Actually, no, that's Boromir and also Aragorn. Gosh, yeah, because he's wearing the necklace, so it definitely shows that way. And then, of course, Boromir, because the artwork looks right. It looks like Boromir, and it looks like Aragorn. All right, last but not least, this is kind of special, kind of cool. Let's take a look at this. This is the Mr. Frodo leather journal. So let's just kind of take a look and see what it looks like here. Smells really nice. Smells like real leather. That is really cool. So there's some good in this world, Mr. Frodo, and it's worth fighting for. And it's got some blank pages in there, so you can actually write in there. It's also got a little map of Middle-earth on the end here. This is actually really cool. I actually really, really like this. I don't know if I'll ever use it. Maybe if I cosplay or ever do something like that with Lord of the Rings. But, alright, that's actually a pretty hefty box. I'm actually quite impressed with that. Let's see if it's missing anything, because they have the final program for it. Okay, so there and back again. So that's what it is, there and back again. Okay, so they've got the Good in the World journal we just looked at. The Lombus coin purse, which is what we looked at there. Gondor pillow, Aragorn and Boromir socks, Merry and Pippin socks. So that's what it was. The One Ring necklace, and of course the trilogy bonus, exclusive Mordor fleece. Nothing missing, everything complete, and they also included the pin that I actually had in mind. So, excellent. I guess now, final piece of this whole thing is the actual box. Let's see what it looks like once we put it together. I can do this. There it goes. The actual map. Now that we went through this journey, literally together, journey begins, 2 towers there and back again. My thoughts. Well, my thoughts are, was this really worth it? It's a toughie. I would say, you know, I'm kind of not a hardcore Lord of the Rings fan, but I've watched the movies a lot. Of course, the extended ones only. The theatricals just don't work. And, you know, I've always been a pretty hardcore fan of, you know, the movies and of the game, or some of the games aren't bad, but also the books as well. Was this worth it? And I think the grand total came up to about $129, $139, $50 per box. Was it worth it? Now it's been probably close to a full year when this was purchased, so when I waited for this, so it was a long wait time. The items itself, I think, was fantastic. The one item that I would say is still the best out of all of them is my Prancing Pony mug. I love this thing and use it all the time now. In fact, it's part of my permanent collection on my desk. The items in the first one was actually really cool because, it included this. It had those patches and things of that nature. The second box, I really kind of felt a little let down. I bet you if I had the pin in it, I would have felt a whole lot better. This last box, much better than the rest, and I'm glad that the third crate itself was better out of the bunch, because if they didn't hit a home run, I probably wouldn't have felt like it was worth it. So I would say if you were to spend money on all of these just in a blind way, comparing purchasing $50 per crate on each, I definitely would say that wasn't worth it, but actually purchasing all of them together so that you get that actual sweatshirt, because I actually really like that sweatshirt. That's probably the major apparel that I actually like and will probably wear. With that being kind of worth it, with having all of that together, I would say yeah, it does, but I will say a caveat, not by much. We waited a very long time. A lot of these boxes were very much delayed. To be honest, for the longest time I thought that I was pretty much out that money. I didn't even think I was going to actually get that money back at all. So now that, all of them have come by and all of them were delivered, I would definitely say it's worth it, especially if you're a Lord of the Rings fan. I think it works. If you're kind of a partial fan, but you don't really care much for hobbits and things of that nature and things that you've seen on these videos, definitely give it a pass. But if you're a hardcore Lord of the Rings fan, which, like I said, I'm not hardcore, I'm actually also not casual, so I'm kind of in that weird niche area. I really love Lord of the Rings. I don't know all the lore. I haven't read every single book, but I've read most of them. I very much feel fulfilled with these 3 boxes here. So with that in mind, these 2 were definitely the better ones, the first and the third. The second one definitely could have used a lot more work. I think if there was any feedback loop, then I would give Lootcrate is, 1, be more on time. Anytime I did finally contact them and get in touch with them, they were very responsive, which is great. And 2, maybe revisit all the stuff in the second box. I didn't think the second box was really that great. It seemed like a very low ball, kind of box versus the rest of these others. So that's my thoughts. Of course, if you like this, you got different opinions, feel free to comment in the YouTube video down below. And feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you really enjoy this content. I actually really did enjoy this box. This is probably the happiest I've ever been in an unboxing for these. So again, I would definitely say if you're a Lord of the Rings fan and they were to come out again with something like this, hopefully they improve and make it better if they do again. I would definitely encourage you to do it. But yeah, that's my thoughts. Again, this is Andy, the Ant Panda channel, and keep it positive, keep it real. I'll be streaming on Twitch, playing some more survival horror games and more gaming content, as well as putting more videos here, and I'll catch you on the next stream. Thanks, y'all.